a good start.
Good start.
Right,
Can't really edit that too.
We're live.
All right, welcome to Coffee with me and James. All right, the dream team. So, short and sharp one for us today. Well, hopefully short and sharp. We'll see how we go. Just wanted to touch on the importance of ensuring that wherever you train or whatever type of training you do comes from a place of empowerment. We've recently... Right, Sarah? Just through our conversations with bringing new clients into our gym, it becomes ever clearer that there is a really negative relationship with training within the general public. Like, people are coming from gyms where they're scared of going out of fear of like being told off for missing a few sessions because life gets in the way. Or even thinking they need to do, as we've mentioned before, the whole double session approach to their training routine, because I think it's the only way to make progress from either a fat loss standpoint or a muscle building standpoint. So everything they do, everything they associate with training is such a negative. It's such a drain. Don't get me wrong, training can be hard. You can have hard moments within your training, but it should be a place from you should enjoy going to where you train. It should be fun. It should be fulfilling. It's obviously the hard aspect of training. The challenge of it is the rewarding part, but you shouldn't be going from a punishing yourself because you feel you need to.
It's amazing how many people that have joined Rebuild lately from other gyms, and I obviously won't mention any of the gyms because they're all from different ones, where they are sort of trying to manage weight through their training. They are being told that the reason that they're not getting in shape enough with their fat loss journey is because they're not training hard enough. They're not training hard enough, which is absolutely just ludicrous. I reckon everyone that's joined in the last week or 2 weeks is doing 6 to 7 days a week. The majority are doing double sessions.
Yeah.
And when they come here and I talk them through the program and how specific it is and how direct it is, I just say physiologically, you won't be able to do that here.
Yeah. Because
the intent and the stimulus intended to actually get anywhere would be too much. You'd just be overdoing it. And people come here too because they want to have their freedom back.
Yeah.
They want to gain extra hours in the day. We're still getting a result. You don't have to do more. We had the podcast with Lily on last Friday. She's 25 years old, just got over cancer, squats 235 kilos. And one of the questions...
Weighs 70 kilos, so
she weighs 75 kilos, yeah. And then I asked the question, how many days a week do you train? It's 4 max?
No, it was 3.
Yeah, 3 to 4 sessions per week. And I'm like, excuse me, let's just touch on this topic for a minute. So you have increased muscle mass, ridiculous strength, you know what I mean? You have all these things and you train 4 days a week, yet people are doing double sessions to try and get better results, thinking that more is better. More is not better. You know what I mean? You sweating is not better. Do you know what I mean? Any idiot can make you sweat. Anyone. We get asked sometimes, people go, when are you going to have a train the coaches day? It's 24th of never, 2000, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Because all that people would do would be pick 5 exercises, put 100 reps on each, and leave me murdered on the floor. That doesn't mean there's any good principle behind the fucking program. You're just trying to kill me.
But yeah, so again, circle back to the start. If your training is coming from a place of negativity, or you're treating it as a place of punishing yourself because you think that's what's needed to make progress, I can assure you it's not. And your whole training journey, whether that be from performance standpoint, muscle gain or weight loss, will be a much more enjoyable one if you find something you enjoy, surrounded by the right people. And make sure it's a place of empowerment rather than punishment. Last little point we will touch on today is motivation versus action. They both sort of coincide. But where we see... Well, one of the biggest excuses you see when people go missing for a bit or are struggling with their results is I'm just lacking motivation. I've had this and this come up. And I found it really hard this week to make progress as well as I did previously. Whereas, the key thing we need to keep in mind is motivation is going to come and go. It's you're never going to have the ideal scenario to make progress or hit your dream session all the time. But no matter how you're feeling, there is always an actionable step you can take. Like, even if you're not motivated, the most important thing you can do is take some form of action. Because action, no matter how small it is, an action is something obviously you can do. And if something is within your control that you can do, it will lead to results, no matter how small. And if you can link these small actions together over time, you will begin to see results. And it's those results that will lead to motivation.
Yeah, I agree. I think the line would be action, inspiration, motivation. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't want to come, you're not motivated, but you're like, right, I'm coming into the gym. I don't really want to be here, but I'm going to come into the gym. Then you start getting a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Starting to build a little bit of muscle. Now you're starting to get a little bit inspired. Now you start thinking, Jesus Christ, maybe I am right. I want to go now. I'm seeing the results that I'm getting. Now I want to go. Now I'm motivated. And then, you just got to ride that wave until it drops again, because ultimately motivation is not a linear
No, it comes and goes.
thing like this. But again, I'm going to train in a minute. I'm not motivated to train right now, but I know that it's going to benefit me in the long run if I just turn up sometimes and do the work.
Yeah, so wherever you're at, wherever you're at in your life or your training journey, sometimes the smallest, simplest step you can take, will lead to more motivation down the track. It doesn't need to be I'm going to sign up to the gym, I'm going to train 5 days a week, I'm going to eat nothing but chicken and broccoli, and this will get me motivated. Sometimes it can just be I'm just going to go for a walk. And that small little action, you tick that, you do the walk, that's a win. That can lead to bigger actions, bigger wins, and that's what will turn into the longer term motivation, that big cycle of just constantly taking action, get results, get motivated.
And people, a lot of people tired. People get tired. People have lives with I'm just so tired I can't train. But then they don't train, so they're more tired.
Yeah.
And then it's just an endless cycle. It's now I'm more tired, I'm not getting the results I want. But you couldn't be further away from the result you wanted by not doing anything.
Yeah.
At least if you do something and action something, you're going to be closer than what you were than previous. Something. Don't know what it is, but, you say, simple thing, if you want to get healthy, it might be go for a walk. But if you want to build muscle, well, you have to lift up some weights. Do you know what I mean? So you got to come and lift. Do you know what I mean? So it's just depending on where you're at. But Sean's completely right in saying that all starts with just doing.
Yeah.
Doing.
Well, yeah.
That's it for me, mate. That's it for me. Do you know what I mean? To the point.